Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you are. I'm still here. I'm still in rough shape. My leg is still not fixed. We're $163 short of getting the operation. And I'm also on a waiting list. Can you believe that? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, somebody brought me crutches. My little apartment is an absolute disaster. It's a mess. Using the bathroom is almost impossible. I got my pee bag, but that's it. So I won't get into that. But anyways, God is good. God is good. God is so good. You know, a lot of times Christians will concern themselves. Hey, Chamber, por favor, otro café? Sí. One sec.
Okay, I give you one for me not todo. I tell you that.
Look, Randy coffee. Look, let me just say this. Sometimes, and I'm speaking about me. I could be speaking about you. That's going to be on you to figure out. You know, sometimes we say, yeah, to God. Oh, yeah, to God. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. But, and maybe in the moment we actually mean it, but we don't actually do it. And God is very patient, and he'll take it all the way to the point where he'll allow things to happen to you that you will sit still, and he will get your attention. I promise you, he will get your attention. This leg, that's the kind of man I am. To get my attention, you got to break my leg. That's the kind of man I am. I'm not an easy person. Thank you. I'm not an easy person to sit down in that I would pay full attention. A lot of times people talk to me, and I'm very good at, oh, wow, yeah, okay. And I hear I'm elsewhere. I'm somewhere completely different, but I can make it sound like I'm paying attention. And I agree to things that I shouldn't agree to. And I allow people to convince me of things that I think are right, that I think are godly. And I know that in their mind and their heart, it's godly, and they want the best for me. I understand that. And so I make agreements that I can't keep. And so this is a struggle I have. I have this struggle. I still have that. How can I put it? I've lived a very rough life. My mother killed my father when I was 4. She ended up killing another man. Long story, I don't want to get into all that. Long story short, I've lived this life very much alone, although with people in it, if that makes sense. But I've always, depended on me to get the job done. I've always depended on me in the most stressful and toxic situations to pull through. And for the most part, I have always been able to pull through. But the problem is that I have always given that pat on the back to myself, and always ego, edge God out. I always edged God out. And it's very hard, and I know that I'm not alone in this. It's very hard to live in this world and to allow Christ to be the vine and we be the branch. We are the branch, he is the vine. So all things come through him. And sometimes he has to snap your leg in half, which sounds horrible. But not listening to God is worse. Not abiding in his word is worse. It is better that I have a broken leg and shut up and listen to God and abide in his word and be still and know that he is God and allow him to work through me than it is for me to have the ability to walk, because what I have done with both legs previous to it being broken is in some situations, not all, but I have walked away from his will. I have walked away from what he has called me to do. And so now I can't walk away. I'm here in bed, been in bed now 5 days. Like I said, I'm still short some money to be able to get this taken care of, and I'm on a waiting list. I got a few people that have been able to help me out. They've got no financial ability, but they clean, and my friend just helped clean me up because I had a rough night. Don't get into that. I had a rough night, but they brought me the crutches. They're making me some coffee. Somebody brought me some mouthwash. I can't go over there. I can't go to the banyo, to the bathroom. So I'm just kind of really depending on people right now. And here's another crazy thing. I know this is long. I'm so sorry. I have allowed people removed from my life. I have distanced myself from so many people. And this is not good. This was not a very smart or wise choice that I made. Thank God it didn't go so far that they completely forgot me, because when people found out that I had been hit by a car and the car took off and left me there, when certain people, not everybody, but when certain people found out, they rushed to find me. They looked to make sure I was okay. Not everybody. Some people are just, they're in their own worlds, and I understand that. I get it. Believe me. But it was very, 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 very wrong of me to remove or allow people to be removed from my life, because we need each other, especially now with what's happening in the world and with what's coming. And so God broke my leg. Both bones snapped in half so that I wouldn't walk away from him. That's love. I know that sounds crazy, but look at, man. Look at, I'm a tough guy. I've been in this broken leg situation now for 5 going on 6 days. Not many people could do it. I'm 63 years old. I'm 63. I'm not 23. But God had to break my leg to get me to sit down and shut up. Listen to him. You know who you're talking to now? You look at me. You see who you're talking to now? I come from a tough life. It takes tough love to get through to me. Not always, but mostly. It takes tough love to get through to me. I ask God to bless you. Give him the glory for all things in your life. Even if you have a broken leg, there's a reason for it. Sometimes he just needs you to sit down, shut up, and quit walking away from what he has to do in your life. God bless you.